Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's verse comes from Matthew 10, verse 38 and 39, and it states, "If you refuse to take up your cross and follow me, you are not worthy of being mine. If you cling to your life, you will lose it. But if you give up your life for me, you will find it." This is Jesus speaking, and people don't understand that we have to actively do this. The Lord has been speaking this to submit, to crucify, to surrender to Him for a while now, but He went like this: "How long will you refuse to pick up your cross? Will you choose to remain unworthy just to do the things of the flesh? It is time to crucify the flesh. You are not promised a tomorrow. You are not promised a next minute. We do not know anything apart from the present. What you are currently living, the thing that you're currently hearing, is the only thing that you know for certain. You do not know what will happen in a minute, in 2 minutes, in 10 years. You don't know when the last time that you'll take a breath is, but the Lord does. So if the Lord is telling you to crucify your flesh today, it is because it is important for you to do it today. You cannot wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. Today is a present because it is the gift that God has given you today. It is time to crucify your flesh. These old things that you're holding on to, the dead body of the past self, the old sinful habit, the old habits in general, the old lifestyle that you used to have before you came to Jesus, that has to be let go and surrendered to the Lord. Crucify it, leave it behind, and carry your cross, because we don't understand that the cross is not our sinful habits. The cross is our weaknesses. The cross is what we used to be, but we are no longer that. So anytime that little anger problem or that addiction problem comes into the light again, you crucify it. You don't let it take hold of your life, because that is no longer you. Stop identifying with your old self. The more that you refuse to crucify your flesh, the more that you refuse to take up your cross, the longer you'll be battling with the Spirit and the things that God wants to do for your life. The longer that you're stuck in the past, the longer your future promised by God will take to actually become fruitful, and for actually it to become your true blessing, your current blessing. So you cannot expect any new blessings from God in your new season if you are still stuck on the old season, holding on to the old blessings that the Lord has told you to let go of. God clearly has asked us for certain things, and one of them was to refuse ourselves, to take up our cross and to crucify our flesh, to not cling into our lives, but to cling onto Him. If you cling to your life, the word literally says you will lose it. And we see plenty of people losing their lives thinking that they had everything when they really had nothing, because they didn't have Jesus in their lives. If you give up your life for Him, then you will find it. So when we give up everything that we thought was good and that was our life, and we give it to Him, we will find the true meaning of life. And there's another video I have about who the key to life is and why it is Jesus, but that is for another video. If you do not give up on the old things, as the Lord has asked us to, we are actually giving up on God and what His plans are for us. If you give it up and let God do what He does best, His perfect plan, His will is perfect. His plans are perfect, but we cannot attain those plans when we are refusing to give up our life for Him. So the Lord is today asking you to give up and turn to Him. Give up the unforgiveness. Give up the addiction. Give up the wrath and anger. Give up the lust. Give up the envy. Give up the things that don't belong to the Spirit. Those things belong to the flesh. Do not abide by them. Give them up to the Lord, and He will give you the things and the fruits of the Spirit. Those are the ones that are important. Those are the ones that you should be actively seeking, and the Word reveals them to you. If you only sit with the Lord, if you only have a relationship with the Lord, then you can find the things that He has for you. God is asking you to let go of the things that do not edify you and will never edify you, for the things of what? Of God, for the things that edify you, for the things that build you up. Stop living for the falsehood of this world and start living for the truth, which is Jesus. He is the truth, the way, and the life. Give up your life for Him, and you will find what the true life is. Trust me, I've done it, and many have done it, and they have found that the truth of life, the real life, starts when we give it up to God, our Creator, who has perfect plans for us. Thank you so much for listening. God bless.